What's up, guys? How are you doing today? Look, I have a question to ask you. Serious question here. I've been getting a lot of questions about this one. So, who's in charge of your life? Think good before you answer that question, man. Who is really in charge of your life? That's the question. Now I'm looking for the answer. Some people will say, well, I'm in charge of my life. Then if you're in charge of your life, then someone says, well, if I'm in charge of my life, why does my life work against me? I'm going to tell you why your life works against you. I'm going to tell you what's really in charge of your life, or who is really in charge of your life. I'm going to tell you that right now. You see, it's your subconscious mind that's in charge of your life. You see, the trick to manifesting, the trick to getting what you want in your life, you have to start to believe that the universe is rigged in your favor. Most people already believe the world is rigged against them. You have to believe the world is rigged in your favor. If you believe the world is rigged in your favor, what do you think gonna happen? That's right. If the world is rigged in your favor, your subconscious mind will rig reality for you. That's the trick to all this stuff here. People think it's a complicated. Oh, it's too complicated. I don't know how this stuff works, Mark. Or, it's really not that complicated, because the secret is this: everything comes through us, through the unconscious mind. We don't see our lives the way we want to see them. We see our lives the way we are, on a vibrational match. Yeah, I'm on location here today. I'm out traveling. Right? So, your subconscious mind is not a regular mind. It's very illogical. Most people believe the world is rigged against them because they have constructive criticism, they have judgment, they analyze their life, and then their ego tells them this is the way it is, and then that goes to your subconscious, which creates the world for you. So my secret is, and my advice for you guys to change your life right now completely: adopt the mindset that the world is rigged in your favor. That's all you got to do. When you see something going wrong, just say, oh, it's rigged in my favor. And guess what? The wrong will turn right. Oh, it's already rigged in my favor. If you keep telling yourself like this in a question, you say, why is the universe rigged in my favor? Yeah, visualizing, when you visualize your goals, letting go has nothing to do with visualization. Letting go is an emotional map. It's rigged in my favor. Yes, if you say the universe is rigged in your favor, everything starts to be rigged in your favor. When you let go, it's the mindset that you're at peace with what you want that is going to come in. That's letting go, man. When you visualize something, it has nothing to do with letting go. You can visualize all day, all night. You're not attached. Attachment is the need for validation. That's what attachment is. Attachment is the need to see what you want. You don't need to see what you want. You already seen it in your mind. It's going to show up in the physical world. Mark, can you tell me why I keep seeing my dream car when I'm in the car? If you're seeing your dream car, you're about to manifest a new car. Point blank. That happened to me when I got my car. I kept seeing the car everywhere, and then I hit the lotto and I bought the car cash. Same thing's gonna happen for you. If you're seeing that, you're gonna get it. All right, people, look. Okay, people meditate for years, and they visualize for years, and they don't see results. You know why you don't see results? Because you're doing it backwards. Let me show you how to work it. Meditation and visualization are just steps to the bigger picture. You have to incorporate subliminal messages. You have to get the subconscious to buy in. You can meditate all day and you can visualize all night. But if you don't get your subconscious to buy into it, you're going to be doing this for years and years and years and years and years. So if you want to get the process working, it's a trifecta. The triples. It's a triple thing. You visualize it, meditate it, then attach self-hypnosis, which are basically subliminal messages that are masked, that you play in the background while you're sleeping, and they program your subconscious mind. Today, what's today? The 8th, right? So it's the 8/8 portal. So today's a very good day to manifest. All you have to do today to manifest on the 8th, you just got to say, why is the universe rigged in my favor? And you're going to manifest a whole bunch of good stuff in your life. Or that good one right here, my friend. Someone says down here, how does it feel to have everything I desire? Don't use the word want, because when you want, you're going to bring need. Just say, how does it feel to have everything I desire? So that's the thing, you know. I'm traveling here, so I met so many people here on my journey here, and one guy I met, I was talking to this guy, and I was at the park, and he's telling me that he keeps repeating a pattern. He says, man, I kept going back into, I think he went to jail a few times, and he says, I'm trying to get my life back, but every time I get out, I always go back to the same neighborhood, I always go back to the same friends, and I always end up going back to jail. And he's like, I was trying to figure out why I keep doing that. He says, in my regular mind, I don't want to go back to jail, and I don't want to hang out with these people. And then I told him something that was very profound, and it shook him. And I told him, I said, look, you don't want to go back to that stuff. He's like, nah, man, I want to change my life. I'm working now, da-da-da. And I said, all right, only way to change your life is to change the map in your subconscious. He's like, what is that? See what I'm showing you? Most people don't even know this knowledge. They don't even know they have the subconscious mind. I said, the reason you keep going back and you're repeating the pattern is because you've set it up in your subconscious. Your subconscious is comfortable with the company and the life you had before, emotionally. You mentally, you're consciously aware that you don't want to go back, but not in your subconscious. Your subconscious is going to push you because it controls your actions, habits. And I said, all you have to do is change that. You can use subliminals that make you feel worthy and deserving. You can visualize. And he said, wow, it makes sense, because he would always wonder why he did that. You change your subconscious for good by using subliminal frequencies, which are called auto-hypnosis. You change your subconscious for good by visualizing every day in the end of what you want. You change your subconscious for good by practicing daily talking out loud to yourself in positive statements, such as, why is the universe rigged in my favor? Why am I so successful? Why do things always work out for me? Why am I so happy and healthy? You change your subconscious by using self-hypnosis permanently. You change your subconscious by using subliminal affirmations. That's how you change your subconscious permanently, or you change your world permanently. Sleep Affirmations are the most powerful thing to look, people. You got to get this. We live in a technological age. Look behind me. You see the billboard, you see all the technology, you see all the writings. We're in a different era, guys. You can go to bed tonight and you could wake up in a few weeks with a whole new world if you use subliminal frequencies. That's how simple it is. You go to sleep, you pick a subliminal affirmation that works for you. You put it on mask, you put on your Bluetooth, you put on your earphones, and you sleep and listen to it, turn it down low, it doesn't bother you. Use it for 90 days, and you change your whole map of reality. Mark, did you ever have vivid dreams prior to a big win? I keep having dreams of winning the lottery. No, for me, I didn't have dreams when I first won the lottery. After I won my first big win, I started to get dreams. So if you're dreaming that you're going to win a lottery, you're way ahead, better than me, because I never had dreams when I was winning. So it's a fact, if you're having dreams right now that you're going to win or you win it, it's coming true. Your dreams are confirmations. When you dream something that you want, not what you don't want, but when you dream of something you want, it's called a confirmation that it's going to come into your reality sooner rather than later.
Sure, you need me to move for you? You okay?
Right? But the secret to your success is going to will lie in your mindset and how you see the world based to you. Look, I have to remind you something that's very important, all right? So here's something important I got to remind you. If you look behind me and you see all this stuff, it looks real to you, right? It's not real. It's a subjective world created by hallucinations in our brain. Actually, the correct term for reality that neuroscience uses is the word hallucination. If you go into the medical journal or look into the documents and see how they describe reality, neuroscientists call our brain, it says, our brains hallucinate reality. So reality is subjective to what you have in your head, what you see in your mind, and what you believe in about the world. That's what reality. That's what's going to show up for you. Right? I've been having very strong, inspired action to play quick picks. Play quick picks. What is today? 8-8. I think. What is the Mega Million? Right? $1 billion or so. Right? You can have that. You can have anything you desire. The world splits into different realities when you apply consistency and repetition. The world changes in your favor when you tell it to change in your favor. I mean, I could prove this to you right now. Majority of people, the world isn't in their favor. You know why it's not in their favor? Because they told the world to rig against them in their subconscious. They kept affirming what isn't working, and what isn't working kept working. Because they'll come to you and they'll say, well, look, my life sucks. Look at the evidence. And that just further confirms to your subconscious that's what you want. So people do this unknowingly and rigged in their favor. And I got to say this, you got to give yourself some time and because it's not really your fault. It just happened when you were very, very young, child. This is in your childlike consciousness. So if you just adopt, listen, I'm telling you something that will change your life right now. Why is the world rigged in my favor? That is so simple, but it's so profound. And the reason why it's so profound is because we live by a logical mind. Our mind that creates our world is very illogical. In other words, it literally believes what I tell it. So if I say to myself, man, this world, the universe is rigged in my favor, man, and I do that all the time, every day, what do you think is going to happen? And the reason why it happens, again, because we live in a subjective world. Let's enter the world of the quantum, the particle world. In the quantum world, Reality is arranged by subatomic levels of energy. These patterns, they vibrate and oscillate based on vibrations or based on resonance or sound. And these vibrations are impacted. The way something vibrates is impacted by how we feel, our emotions, what we think. So the more we feel at peace, or the more we feel in the flow, the more reality goes in your favor. The more you feel less connected, the more it goes out against your favor. See that? Hi. If you say, why does everything work in my favor? I'm going to challenge you right now. I'm going to show you something profound. Go 7 days and say this every day when you get up. Say it in the morning. Say, as soon as you get up, say, why is the universe rigged in my favor? And then right before you go to bed, say it again. And then throughout the day, just think of like what you'd like to see. That's all you got to do. Do it for 7 days. And I will guarantee you, within the 7 days, you will see changes in your life. Put me to the test. Come back here and report to me. I don't care what your circumstances. I don't care where you live. I don't care what you do. Because I know the laws of science and I know the laws of the mind. And it was always work 100%. Not even 99%. Everything is 99% because they always leave 1%. But this is 100%. And it's a very simple formula. The formula says that thoughts must become congruent with reality. T equals C. Thoughts equal consciousness. Congruency equals actions and habits. Go ahead and test it. It's free. And you come back to me and you tell me. You go and do that. Oh, I want to tell you something else too. This stuff right here I'm telling you guys about, you're not going to find it like the main world, in the mainstream. Because if you knew this stuff, then so many people would have empowering effects on their life. And unfortunately, we live in a matrix. The matrix wants workers, not thinkers and doers. So this is why this stuff is compartmentalized. So you have to go seek this, or you just got to get lucky, or if you see this right now, you consider yourself blessed. The universe has chosen you to see this. Nothing's coincidence. Right? That's crazy how I have seen you on YouTube. And right. Yeah, man. Why is the universe rigged in my favor? Why is reality rigged in my favor? Because most people, reality is rigged against your favor. So all you gotta do is flip it. That's all you gotta do, man. You can do it. But I'll tell you something though. When you do this, you're gonna see the results. But here's the thing though. The results are gonna be temporary. So you'll have success, but you may go back to your old pattern. I'm gonna tell you why. Now look. If you want this to be permanent, when you say, why is the world rigged in my favor, then you have to go and then you gotta use the subliminals to make it permanent. But this will override your limiting beliefs that you have and you'll get success. But I'm warning you, your success may last for months. You may get success for about 6 to 9 months. And you'll still have blocks, but it'll work, you'll override them. But if you want permanent consistency while you're doing this, you got to use subliminal programming of the mind. Alright? That's the message for you today. And you do that, you'll see shifts. I'll see you again.